We start with breaking news here. A house explosion rocks part of South Kansas City. This is video from just moments after that blast. The house exploded about 2 hours ago just east of 71 Highway and Red Bridge Road. Now, this is a live look from Sky Tracker. If you look very closely, you can see the house is destroyed, and there are a whole lot of emergency personnel there on the scene. We have live team coverage right now. We start with Lexi Suter, who just talked with firefighters. Lexi.
Krista, the flames are put out now, but if you get a look behind me here, crews are on the scene, and crews from the gas company are here looking to see what could have happened. There's really no house left at all. There's debris in the street. There is debris even in the trees, and I can tell you the houses on either side of this home that was destroyed, they even have damage to the windows, damage to the doors. Fortunately, no one was inside that house that exploded, but a neighbor was home, and she was transported to the hospital with minor injuries. Other neighbors we spoke with said they smelled a strong odor of natural gas, but the fire chief says they're not ruling out anything in this investigation. They're not certain that gas was the cause.
We'll go ahead and make sure that all the hot spots are extinguished, make sure that we do a thorough secondary search of the structure to ensure that nobody was inside, and then we'll leave it with bomb and arson, who will do a full investigation before they vacate the scene.
And many of these neighbors were just sitting in their living rooms, enjoying their evening when they heard this very loud explosion, a very loud boom, and they all ran out to see what was happening and were surprised to find that their neighbor's home is no longer there. As the fire chief said, this investigation will continue, and they'll try to figure out exactly what happened here. Krista?
All right, thanks, Lexi. We also want you to give everybody a closer look at where this explosion happened. We're going to take you in kind of close here. It's just off 113th Street and Ruskin Way. That's just east of 71 and Red Bridge Road, and we're zooming in right to the area where this home no longer stands. We want to give you another look from Sky Tracker live on the scene right now. Crews are on scene, as you heard Lexi mention, firefighters, police, MGE crews, medics, gas and electric, obviously. Gas crews were called to the scene after that explosion. They tell us they were not doing any work in the area at the time. You can see the blast destroyed the home, though, from this vantage point. Jenna Hanser joins us now live from the scene as well. She talked with a man who helped pull a woman to safety.
Yeah, I actually talked with two neighbors. One neighbor, he lived about 3 blocks away and said that he and his wife both felt the house shake as that explosion happened. They came out, and that's when they recorded that great video that you saw of all of those flames. The second guy that I spoke with, he said that he was across the street from that explosion. He heard it. He felt it. He came outside. That's when he went next door, because the houses that were next door to the house that exploded were damaged. So they went inside. They saw a woman that was laying there unconscious, pulled her outside of that house. Apparently there was another person that was supposed to be in that house, so they checked all of the rooms to make sure that there was no one inside at the time. They were able to bring that woman out. They were able to transport her to the hospital, so she's just hurt, from what I'm hearing, with minor injuries from talking to the fire department as well as talking to that guy, and thankfully she was able to make it out alive. And residents just really shaken up by what happened here tonight. Krista?
All right, thank you, Jenna. A witness telling us that she was very disoriented, didn't even know what had happened, just knew she was hurt. We want to give you a quick recap here. The explosion happened about 2 hours ago, South Kansas City, just east of 71 Highway and Red Bridge Road. One person suffered minor injuries, that woman we were talking about. The house destroyed. No word on what caused the blast. We're working to find out more information for you, as well as the crews there on the scene, and we'll bring you updates as soon as we get them here and at KSHB.com.